What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another FIFA 20 video. Great news, EA have added a new season objective, the Adidas Predator kit. So pretty easy to achieve. Score 2 volleys in any FUT game mode, which you can do pretty much in any FUT game mode. Probably won't count for draft because whenever they use the any tag, it usually excludes draft. Play 4 matches in any FUT game mode and then score 8 goals in any FUT game mode. So the kit's pretty cool. You get some XP for it, in total 1200 XP, so that's pretty nice if you're working towards those level 30 players. But it's a kit, fair enough EA, thanks for giving us something to play for. Sadly no new milestones, and then that leaves us guys with what we have going on with the SBCs. And the SBC they've given, I knew what was coming. I knew this DELI ALLI was coming. The fact he's only 2 squads is quite interesting. What is a little bit frustrating about the fact that it's this DELI ALLI card is that that's now 2 scream cards from the Premier League that EA have made into headliners cards. Like, could we not choose someone different? Just anyone different? You know, Adama has an 85 scream card and an 85 headliners card. That I'll show you guys. The comparisons there. You know, there's 1 pace different. Let me zoom in for you here. There's 1 pace different, 1 defending different, shooting's the same, passing, physical and dribbling is 2 difference. Of course it's a headliner, right? So this one can get upgraded and probably will for Adama as well. He's playing really well right now. And then DELI ALLI is, you know, very much the same. He now has an 87 headliners card and an 87 Halloween card. And the card stats, they're wildly different in the defense and physical because the Halloweens obviously got boosted very nicely in that regard. But pace, dribbling, shooting and passing, you know, it's very similar. And it's kind of just like, you could have just picked anyone, man. Like, why are we picking a card that's already got a promo card? Just pick another card. It's not difficult. With that being said, this DELI ALLI card, I'm not surprised it's only 2 squads. Did he have a skill move or weak for upgrade? No. So for whatever reason, that was limited to Diego Costa. What is this headliners card for? This one is for, oh, it just says earn a FUT 20 headliner DELI ALLI card. Okay, so there's no reasoning as to what it's for. But I understand why it's relatively low teams. It might be an 86 and an 87, which would be ludicrous. I would expect an 83 and an 84 or an 84 and an 85 for this DELI ALLI card at the absolute most. Because although it's got some good key stats, you know, his dribbling outside of agility and balance are really nice, and his stamina is really nice, and he's relatively well-rounded. So as a secondary CTM or CDM or as a box-to-box midfielder, he'd be pretty good. He also has lots of really bad stats. You know, really low balance, very bad. Or not very bad, but like mediocre agility. His acceleration is real low tier. His passing is okay. And then his defending stats aren't like outrageously good. And then of course he only has a 3-star weak foot. And it just kind of makes me feel like this is a card that shouldn't be expensive. Like 50k, 60k max, I would think for an untradeable card. And I had a good discussion point for you guys and to ask you guys what you think about this. But in yesterday's video when we talked about what does a Deadeye do to him? See, a Deadeye is not bad. In yesterday's video where we talked about the SBC that came out, and I think Leroy Sané is mad overpriced, right? And people said to me, a few people, some agreed and some disagreed, and I'd be interested to see what the comments have to say, but people were saying to me that Leroy Sané would, if, you know, this is like a 4th in form, this is a 91 rated card, on the market he'd be like 500 to 600k, so it's fair that he's 500 to 600k as an SBC. I don't think that should be the case. I think SBCs should be considerably cheaper than market price, because if I buy a card off the market, I can sell it again and get those coins back. But if I spend my 600,000 coins or 560,000 coins on this Leroy Sané, the only thing I can get back is A, having Sané in my team or not, B, having a 91 rated card in for a future SBC or not, and C, the few packs that you'll get back that we all know, other than the lucky few, most people will get nothing from it. So once you've like got rid of those coins, they're just gone forever. So if his market price was actually around 500 to 600k, that just goes to show that this SBC is a bit of a scam, you know, because you shouldn't pay market price. Again, in my opinion, and that's why I ask you guys a question, like, what do you guys think? Because in my opinion, you shouldn't be paying market price for an untradeable card. You should be paying, in my opinion, at the very most, 50%. At the very most. So, you know, if he is 600k on the market, make him a 300k SBC. If he's 300k on the market, make him a 150k SBC. And so with this Dele Alli, let's have a look at his screen card price as a way to kind of gauge what this headliner price will be. Now, of course, headliner card is upgradable. The screen card is better, just generally. But you know, as we've gone through already, defending, physical, dribbling, passing, shooting, and pace is actually some of the. Well, that's interesting. So the headliner card has 3 more pace, 2 more shooting, 2 more passing, 2 more dribbling, but 8 less defending and 5 less physical. So his pace and shooting are actually upgraded. So the fact that the Dele Alli inform, which is, oh my god, let's have a look at the inform to the headliner. Yeah, I mean, the Dele Alli inform is like 50k, right? So the headliner now is upgradable. Who knows whether or not it will get upgraded? You know, you would expect Spurs to string 4 wins together at one stage or another. Maybe Dele Alli has a good game where he gets an inform or doesn't. But if his 86 is 50k, an 87 rated inform probably 80k max, maybe 90k, 100k. Because it's a headliner card and upgradable, you can add a little bit of tax onto that. I would say that I wouldn't pay more than 120k, 150k at the absolute maximum for this. The fact that it's an 84 rated squad and then an 84 rated squad with a team of the week, I don't know really what a small rare gold players pack's okay, and a jumbo premium gold pack, that's not. I mean, they're okay. The small rare gold players pack is literally okay. But I'll be interested to see what his price point comes in at. I think anything more than 100,000 coins and you're getting into that, is it worth it territory? There's so many other cards that you can get instead. Anything less than 100,000 coins, and I think we're going into that territory of, okay, this is looking to be a good SBC. You know, you get a couple of packs back, one of them half decent. Essentially, it's 40k's worth of packs back. So that's obviously a bit of a win right there. And then secondly, obviously, you get an upgradable live item, so that's not too bad either. So what have we got going on here? Did I already put a Kepa in? I did. So yeah, that would be my thought process. Now I will take this player here. Let's pop Otamendi in there. So I need to put an inform in, and I need to put a player that's going to give me the rating in. And outside of that, we're pretty good. The chemistry should be okay here. Let's pop that there, and let's pop him there. Is that going to be everything done here? Pretty much. So I need an inform. I don't know if I have a Premier League inform. I don't seem to. So we'll just go and get any special card inform here. What do we got? So Crescito can go in there. So that gives us 67 chemistry. And then I just need probably an 86, I would assume, for rating here. So an 86 takes us to an 84. Does an 85 take us to an 84? No, it doesn't. So I do need an 86 rated non-special card here. I doubt we have a Premier League. Well, it looks like I don't have anything. So we'll pop in. Let's just go and get ourselves. Just go and have a look at any. Probably a goalkeeper is where we're likely to head up here. So we'll take a Washok Szczesny in there. So the chemistry is obviously pretty terrible. And there you go. Chemistry is perfect for the first one. So a small red gold players pack for the first squad. Let's see if Futbin have his price point in yet. So, whoa. I mean, he's coming in 90k for the Premier. That I'll wait and see where that ends. We have got a board out of this at the very least. No walkout though. I'll wait and see where that ends, because I can't imagine that it's going to stay that high. But the likelihood is it's going to be around 110, 120, 130. I don't know about that, man. You know, it is definitely on that debatable tab where it's like, would I do it? No, he doesn't. He's just not worth it. He doesn't really fit my squad. Like, no matter what, at this stage in the game, if this card is an upgrade for your team, then you're better off using what you've got to, instead of doing this Dele Alli, to go and buy cards that are upgrade your squad. You know, you can pick up Dries Mertens, Dybala, God knows who else. Loads of options, basically, for 100k, 70k. You know, you can pick up an Antoine Griezmann for, I think right now he's like about 60k or so, right? So I would say if you're looking for that cam or that box-to-box midfielder, I'd personally be going for that kind of level of player. So that's, you know, that's up to you guys, I suppose, for which each one of you wants. But I think just anywhere over like 100k, ultimately anywhere over 100k is a bad price for this SBC. In my opinion, of course. So I need one England player. I just need to let me sort the chemistry out here. We do need 75 chemistry on this one as well. I'm well over the rating threshold, I believe, because I put in a lot of big players that didn't need to put in, just to make sure that we can get the chemistry comfortably. So let's pop him there. Let's pop him up there. That gives us massive chemistry. Let's downgrade just a little, see what we're going to be working with here. An 83 for an 84 is fine. Another 83 for another 84. I'll give us a chem boost as well. Okay, so that's where we don't need it. So basically need an English player that's going to be 83 rated. Do I have one? Maybe I do. I don't know. Let's have a look. See what we've got floating about. I've got Carl Walker. I don't really want to use him. We've got Trent, Rashford, Henderson. There we go. That's perfect. So we'll just pop Henderson up top. And that's going to be Dele Alli done on this account. Let me refresh FUTBin just to have a look at the price. Yeah, I mean, the price is coming in like 145, 150. So it's just... Now, if Dele Alli was like on form and you know, having the season of his life, and like Spurs were playing on form and such, I'll be like, look, you're likely to get loads of upgrades for this Dele Alli card, so yeah, that's worth it. But so far this season, obviously in the league, he actually has 6 goals. This is his 4th best goal scoring season since he joined Spurs. You know, he got 5 last season in 25 games. So I suppose on that note, he's playing better than last season. He obviously has an inform already. He's got that scream card. But Spurs are just, like most of the big clubs right now, a little bit all over the place, aren't they? You know, they've got Norwich this evening. That'll be an interesting one to see if they can pick up that first dub and get a win on the board for Dele Alli. That'll make him straight away just a little bit more appealing. You know, just getting up to an 88 from the 4 wins would be quite nice. But Spurs are currently 8th, you know, so not that Arsenal, the team that I support, are doing much better. We're a point behind, down in 10th. But they're erratic. Their results are erratic. I don't personally recall Dele Alli playing out of his skin, but I'll hold my hands up and say I don't particularly watch. That's a nice card to get, that Hunter card there. I don't particularly watch Spurs game in, game out. Being an Arsenal fan, don't really care about how they do. You know, so I'm not going to sit here and say that I know exactly the level of football Dele Alli's playing at or the level of football Spurs are playing at. But that's where I'm at. My gut reaction, my gut instinct is that this is overpriced. A little bit too expensive. But who knows with these cards, man? You know, like, who knows on what occasion Dele Alli does something insane or Spurs put 4 wins together, and then all of a sudden you got, you know, imagine he gets up to like a 93, 94 rated card by the end of the season, and all of a sudden you've picked him up for 100k, 120k or whatever, all of a sudden it looks to be good value. So I don't know. I suppose this one is a judgment for you. My first instinct, my gut instinct is that this card isn't worth the coins. But I'll be interested to see what you guys have to say. So this is going to be the end of the video for today. If you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rating, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.